So I'm going to be changing up a few things on my channel. I'm trying to be more actively on the channel and actually be present. Most of the time it's just my voice and my projects. But for today, I'm just going to do a test just to see how it goes, mostly. But do expect this format to be used more often now. Today, I'm actually going to be running the RC car. I used to be running these tires, and I blew up 2 in the last video. So I have now upgraded to these tires, and we're going to go ahead and give these a go. So I've upgraded the cooling fan, the speed controller, and then I'm running 4-cell batteries on the original motor. I have an 11-tooth gear inside there for the pinion gear, and 54 I believe was the stock for the spur gear. This is the first time I've taken this RC car out with these tires, so we'll see how it goes, but it does seem like I will have to do some trimming on the body because they're getting quite close to those fenders, especially on this side where this crack has opened up. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it out for a run, just see how these things go. I really should be jumping in, starting on 3-cell or 2-cell, but I'm just gonna go straight to 4-cell today. It's actually in the back, it's grabbing right here. But these tires are definitely a lot more aggressive on this drivetrain, so I will be having to switch down back to the 9-tooth if I can put that one in. We'll see how that runs, but I'll just run around a little bit. Right now I can already feel it getting a little warm, but I'll do some runs in the grass. So I actually already can feel the heat just putting my hand back here, not even touching the motor. This motor is definitely getting hot. I'll go ahead and check on that. I don't have my temp gun with me today, but if I had to guess, I'd say it's probably 150, 160 degrees right now. Definitely getting up there in temperature. So the heat sink actually doesn't feel as hot as the motor does. There's a significant difference between the two. So what I think I'm going to do is get some thermal paste and put it underneath this heat sink so it makes better contact with the motor for cooling. And then I'll go from there. But today I'm just going to run it out a little bit longer. And I'll watch the temperatures. Speed controller's a little warm too, so I don't want to push it too hard. Speed controller's just warm to the touch though. Motor is getting quite hot. That being said, this is the 1/10 scale Traxxas motor, and I should already not be running this on 4-cell, so I might be swapping this out for the Hobby Wing 2600 kV. So after those few clips of the RC car, you can see it's a wheelie machine. These tires have a lot more bite than the last ones. I don't like the fact that they draw as much power as they do. The motor's so hot that I'm gonna have to take probably a 20-minute break before I can go, but that also has to do with my gearing, because I did have it set up to go well above 70 miles an hour, and I didn't decide to change that out yet, so I will be dropping that down. And I might try to hit some jumps with these tires and see if I can get a better flip out of this car, just because it's got a lot more weight and mass on these tires to rotate the car. So hopefully in some future videos I'll start doing those jumps and maybe some speed runs. If I do speed runs though, they'll probably be 1-pass shorts, just because of how hot this motor is actually going to be getting from all this.